All right, so we just finished day one in the Niagara Falls area. So wanted to give you a budget-friendly or a cheap way to do 2 days. So this is just day one. So what we did is we woke up and did our exercise, did a little schoolwork, cooked a big breakfast to hold us over. And stop number one is we drove out to the Erie Locks in Lockport. We went to the Discovery Museum, which is $6 for adults, and then children get in for free. So very cheap. You got to see a video on how the locks were built and made and how they changed. A little bit of interactive displays. It's very small, but it was a really cool learning experience for the kids for homeschooling. So we got in a little field trip.
Such sound, such joy. Welcome, friends. Nathan Roberts, surveyor, teacher, canal engineer, at your service.
We're on our packet boat.
There it goes, it's closing. Alright, we're on our packet boat.
Good evening to you folks, and welcome to the Western Comet. Don't mind me. I'm Ray McCarthy, assistant lock tender here in Lockport. One of your crew is up paying the toll, so I'm down here helping out a bit. You folks are welcome to stay topside with me while we continue locking you through to Buffalo.
Hey, look lively down there.
Oops. You don't want to get on the bad side of Clyde. In this operation, what Clyde says goes.
Why is that, sir?
This Clyde is our lock tender, and the lock tender controls the flow of water into and out of each lock. We can speed you up or slow you down.
Alright, we're getting off the boat. This is a really cool setup they have here. This is a huge mural of when they had the opening of the locks. Super cool. And then here's another little demonstration of the lock system. Welcome to the old lock system. We're gonna walk down there and take a look at it. But that's where they come in at. And they've blocked it off since then, but that was one here. And then it drops down each one all the way to the bottom. And then now that's the new side over there that they redone to where its barges can fit in there. Here's the upper chamber, and then here's the middle chamber. So you can see how big this gate is. Alright, hopefully that gives you a little perspective on how big that gate is. There's a little museum here in between the locks that I would highly recommend you go in and check out. It gives you a lot more information as well as the size of the locks. Okay, here's a view from the lower end, and there's where you do the Lockport Cave and Underground boat ride.
And then we walk across the street and you get to walk all around and up and down the locks. We got to see a boat go in and through the locks. So that was step, part one, and that was only $12 to do that area. Our next stop is we drove over to Whirlpool State Park, and we got out to watch the whirlpools, and we got to see the area car drive over, which is really cool. The water is gorgeous. It's a really cool, the whirlpool is huge. It's really cool to see, and that's free. You just driving part of the Niagara Scenic Parkway. So you get to the state park, it's a pullover, and you get out and walk down and see it.
Alright, well, we just drove through the Niagara Falls City, which is kind of a dump and disappointing. So now we're gonna go see the Whirlpools. And he's in a hurry. We are approaching the water. So they got that little car over there that goes across the wire back and forth above the Whirlpool so you can get a view from right over the top. Awesome. Wow. That's incredible. It's down there, baby. We have to go down to the other overlook.
Oh, see? Oh, I see that cool. You see what? Hey, guess what Whirlpools look like? They look like spinning things.
That's amazing.
And do this. Mama.
That looks like rapids.
Think that.
So it's super cool right here. See the rapids come down?
Yeah.
It funnels and it goes down
Around.
and it goes this way and then it makes a huge circle right here and then the river flows over here, it looks like. All right, the little car is out across the water. Yep, that would be a really
helicopter tour. We're
be
seeing
a
them
really
all.
cool view.
You can also do a jet boat down here. Jet boat tour.
That would be neat.
Oh.
That'd be a heck of a ride, huh?
That
All the
whole
way up
pond-
all of that.
That whole pond thingy is in a whirlpool.
Then stop 3 is we went to Lewiston. And Lewiston is the cutest little town. So much better than the Niagara Falls area. Niagara Falls area, we felt like it was really run down and not the best spot, so we didn't want to go there for lunch. So we drove up to Lewiston and we went to a make your own burrito kind of place called the Spicy Pickle. Food was delicious, very budget friendly.
All right, we're here at the Spicy Pickle. We just ate lunch. Very good. Corbin, what did you think?
Hey, stop! He can't even talk.
Really?
It was so good. We had the stuffed nachos
Yeah.
and my favorite drink of all.
All right, Mom, what did you think?
I'm full. It was good.
Yeah. Delicious.
Awesome. Delicious.
All right. Well, thank you, ladies. We sure do appreciate it.
Bye.
Keep an eye out for yourself on YouTube. Have a good one.
And then went a block down where we found the Village Bakery and got some treats. So that part is optional if you're on a budget, but the treats were really good. Stop number 3 is we drove up here to Fort Niagara. They weren't taking fees at the entrance booth. So we're out here at the beach, checking out the Great Lake, Lake Ontario. We can see the skyline of Toronto back there and just exploring that. You don't even have to go into the fort if you don't want to. And then the next thing we will do is we will drive down and try to see Niagara Falls. And I think it's $1.25 to get to the observation tower. And we might do that tonight to see it with lights for the end of day 1.